Found you.
God damn. You saved our lives back there. Thank you. I've never seen so many mutants in one place. They must have had some kind of mutant orgy going on in the lower levels. Jesus, that place was huge. They got an entire army in that nightmare. We should head back and report to Silverman before the situation gets much worse. Yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry. I'm sworn to secrecy by Silverman. Talk to him if you want answers. I'll meet you back at base camp.
This is Pirate Radio, Los Angeles.
Had enough?
What in the hell happened out there? I've got reports from all over the valley calling in emergencies every 5 minutes. People are talking about demons and mutants swarming over half our territory. Did you have something to do with this? Super mutants? What the hell are you talking about? There's no way they could have an army of that size. They're sterile! Holy Hannah! What in the flying fuck do you mean, not anymore? The NCR's had super mutant soldiers in our units for over 100 years. The whole thing's an affront to everything we know about them. Are you telling me that the Master has returned? The myth of the Vault Dweller from Vault 13 is just that. Fiction. A fairy tale. Well, as far as we can figure, the Master was a computer built into an old vault out there in Angel's Boneyard. Something happened and it blew up. Pretty much all the information is lost after that. Some people say it's how President Tandy began the NCR. The legend says that there's a Vault Dweller that came up from the far south and fought a great evil, twisting men into beasts. Of course, that's just myth. I hate to get all politically correct, but we in the NCR don't call them beasts. It's derogatory. We call them super mutants. Well, as you've observed, we're in a bit of a bind. I can't officially organize an NCR military outfit to launch an assault on a group by race. Well, we'll have to wait until they strike us, per congressional doctrine. Even then, I can't authorize an official military response against their kind. But then again, you're still not NCR. You're my magic 8-ball, and I may have a solution for you. One that you may or may not like. That's funny, but you may be right. We're way over our heads, Agent, and it's time to make a tough call. I can't ask you to do it without being perfectly clear. The morality isn't up for debate. The actors in play are bad people. These people killed my wife. They held me for a slave as a child. And until this afternoon, they were the chief threat to the NCR's way of life. I'm talking about the survivalist raiders, the last of their sort not firmly under our boot heel. We need to eliminate their central leadership. Reports so far say the mutants you released are hitting them first. If we can manage to knock L's Dragon off his high horse, that will drive their leadership into chaos. The super mutants will do our work for us. If you can get into Athens, you can kill L's Dragon and get out while the mutants are attacking their main gate. Normally it would be, but remember, we're talking about a separatist faction in an illegal state outside the NCR. He's not a citizen. And the last time I checked, neither are you. Then give him one. I'm not asking how you do it. I'm stating a fact. He must be eliminated at all costs. You have multiple ways into his base. His guard is down, the mutants are overrunning his men. You can waltz in there, shake his hand, and drink him to death for all I care, but at any rate it needs to be done. L's Dragon must die. Otherwise we risk a much more prolonged fight on two fronts that the NCR can't afford. Maybe if you have some kind of godlike voice, L's Dragon isn't a lightweight. It'll be a damn sensitive conversation. You're talking about swaying a powerful band of murderers and cultists. If that's your plan, well, you'd better brush up on your speech writing, kid. Yeah, I bet. That old bastard's been after my job for 10 years. I don't play to his mob allies' rules. When you get back from this mission to take down L's Dragon, I want you to be ready to make your decision. Deville will be waiting for me to come out in the open. I'll give him that chance. Then you pull the trigger on him. Don't let him know your true loyalties until the last minute. Then you play double agent and make your shot count. You've got multiple options. Let's hear them. It's not going to be easy getting into the mine, but if you head into their territory, the She will find you. If you can use her revolt against L's Dragon as a tool to destabilize the raider ranks, that just may buy us some time. Or even better, you could get the tribes to unite behind the She, and we could convince them to surrender to the NCR. Well then, I may have a default option. Deville once informed me that L's Dragon has a daughter in Black Horse Ranch. You could try to kidnap her and use it as a bargaining chip to lure him out of his mind. Then you could kill him. It's a long shot, but I have word of a tracking device in her body that L's Dragon uses to keep her position pinned down. As long as you stay right by her side, he wouldn't dare try to kill you. You could confront him, and that'd be it. Game over. Good. I'll see you back here when this is all over.
You've returned. I heard the Fort Dagger Point mission didn't go quite as expected. Still, we can use this to our advantage. The super mutant horde is causing a rout in the survivalist forces. They're bending under the weight of their frontal assault. Now is the time to strike. Silverman will be caught completely off guard. We get you into Athens Tech, remove L's Dragon, then report to me. That's entirely up to you. Let's go over your options. If Vargas isn't dead or locked in a cell, possibly. If the She betrays you, the Ranger is your only friend. Locate her before you begin your attack on L's Dragon, then wait for the She to take the fall. Don't stick your neck out for them. I'll send a message to my agent Lemay. Kiva will meet you when you are about to confront L's Dragon in his office. Find Wilson Wilco at his warehouse in Big Bear Lake. His men will be holding off the super mutant advance. Have him sneak you into the mine. You'll be able to get in and out through him. If he's dead, the she will think of something. Interesting. If you happen across Raider armor on your journey, I'd suggest wearing it. People tend to turn their backs when you look like a friend. It's the perfect way to slip your blade in between their vertebrae, undetected. It's possible. You'd have to be clever about it. El's Dragon has a daughter in Black Horse Ranch at the house on the top of the hill. If you kidnap her, he'll come running. I suggest you take her just outside of Barstow, away from the super mutant onslaught. I'll slip word to him, and he'll take a vertibird to meet you. Then you kill him. He won't be interested in the forces overrunning his men and knowing his family is in danger. You keep him distracted long enough to eliminate him however you please, then deal with the girl. I don't care what you do with her. After El's Dragon is dead, the Raiders will be in disarray and the super mutants will turn on the NCR. We use that time to kill Silverman. Just meet me back here. Make sure you have adequate firepower. I'll have my men prepared. The region was stable. It's Silverman's meddling and that freak Enclave betrayal that screwed everything up. Do you know how many people have died in this skirmish so far? Nearly 200. 29 of them were civilians. Keeping Congress bound up long enough to complete your mission is growing far more difficult. They're talking about impeaching the president. After we get these people out of office and the Raiders back under our thumb, there will be no one left in the wasteland to upset the peace. We make sure the people get what they want because they have no clue what they need. That's why we're here. Aren't we all? Go on, get your mission over with. I'll be ready here when you're finished. They may try, but out here on the fringe, anything can happen. You know, at first I hated this pissant little town of dirt farmers, but I've come to enjoy the lawlessness of it all. It's endearing. By the time the NCR main forces reach Union City under Congress's orders, it will be too late. I have a checkmate option. Something you missed while getting chased out of Fort Dagger Point, a nuclear missile. No, nothing like that. I'm sinister, yes, but I'm not a barbarian. I have alternative uses for the weapon itself. There is a key command structure to Fort Dagger Point's launch system. I want to decipher it and gain control of several silos we discovered to the west at a place called Hopeville. I need that fort. Oh, believe me, my mother was certain I'd grow up to be a murdering dictator. Thankfully for you, I'm only half of that. Possibly, but probably not. Bill doesn't run in the same crowd of people that know this information exists. After we take care of Silverman, we'll use this to ensure Congress approves our plans for the foreseeable future. We'll be unstoppable. We're not simply gangsters anymore. We're true capitalists, and we want the military out of our regular business operations. It's not as if we'd be holding them over the Angel's boneyard and making idle threats. We plan to sell some and keep the rest as insurance. Go, get out of my office and get this assassination over with. I'm tired of talking about it. I want it done. Indeed.
Specialist, this is Colonel Bragg. Come back. Repeat, this is Bragg. Come back. We got word that the fort has been blown wide open. Good work, soldier. That should provide us the distraction we need. We'll be in the area. We're dropping in some supplies now. Follow your map and you'll find it. No, just get that Hell's Dragon sumbitch in the ground. Sooner he's dead, the sooner we can burn this valley and head home. Find the guns and ammo we left in a crate not far from your position. It should help reinforce your efforts. Adapt, improvise, overcome. We needed those mutants out in the open. Now you can watch the NCR and Raiders panic. Rally your forces and start the cleanup operation. We can use this new faction to wipe out any opposition before we make our move. Talk to them. Be their friend. Follow my example from Vault 18 and make them your buddy. Then turn them on each other. It's an age-old tactic. Use it wise. Talk to that Shishi and set up her commie pinko bastards with some leverage. They'll seal the deal. I'd advise hooking up with Senator Duville and helping him take out Silverman. Then you'll be in prime position to take out both enemies. Good work, old girl. Now, head on out to that mine and see how many of them you can turn to your cause. They should be up in arms over those super mutants and blame old Hell's Dragon for the betrayal. Use it to your advantage. Brag out.
Agent, watch the skies. We're dropping you in some supplies from orbit.
Strip the bodies and hang them high.
Heard you managed to kill a behemoth all by yourself. You might turn out to be more of a raider than these sorry rejects.
Well, hot hell. I don't know who you are, stranger, but those demons had our number. Thank you kindly for your help. Now, what are you doing out this way? This is Raider country, and your kind aren't welcome here. Hell, kid, you know what it's like. The Raiders have your people. You'd do anything to save them. A few of my old guard buddies turned on El's Dragon when he took over. He took my family as slaves when we failed. I had to find a way to buy them back before something happened to them. So I went to Union City. Silverman sent me to DeVille. I took his gold and trade for information. I've been their guy on the inside ever since. That's crazy. I put my balls on the line trying to save you from that madman. You can't go back in there. Damn. Alright. You just try to stay out of trouble this time. Put on that old Raider disguise in the trunk by the cart, and jump inside and I'll wheel you past the main gate. You sneak out of the cart when we're in the quarry. The same place I freed you last time. Then do what you gotta do. Don't get so excited. El's Dragon has his eyes out for you. He spots you and your friends, and you're toast. Evening, Jonas. I've got some supplies from Big Bear. It's the last we're gonna get while the demons are out.
Shit! Did you see all those demons come out of that fort? There's gotta be 1,000 of them.
Yeah, tell me about it. Look, I've got to get this water into the base. We'll grab a drink later.
Yeah, whatever, Wilco. Get in here before those green freaks show up again.
Alright, guys, we're there. Looks like we're in the clear. Go ahead, jump out.
やっと来たか。待ちわびたぞ。子分たちもお前と共に戦うことを望んでいる。お前がデーモンプリズンから生きて抜け出したのを私たちは見ている。恐れずに敵の本拠地に乗り込んだ勇気。お前は戦士の鏡だ。あ、バルガスはまだ生きている。奴らは彼女から情報を聞き出すために鎖で吊るし上げて拷問をしたみたいだ。私は彼女を治療し、信頼を得た。お前が呼び出す時に備え、戦の準備はできている。だが、その前にお前が将軍たちにアピールする必要がある。私がうまく伝えておいてやった。彼らは今、お前と戦う準備をしているところだ。多くはないな。バイパーズとサイコズはおかしい。彼らは動物の神を崇めるカルト信者たちだ。ハッサンはブラックバルチャーズを壊滅させたお前を恐れている。今なら奴の宗教をうまく使って説得できるかもしれない。ボルトバイキングのコリオリスは狂っている。奴は自分を英雄だと思っている。あとはお前次第だ。エルスドラゴンを降伏させるには最低3人の将軍が欲しい。あとはプラットフォームで死ぬまで戦うことだ。いや、お前は戦う必要がある。一つのミスが命を落とすことになるんだ。だが、言葉を使って奴を逆上することができるな。お前を助ける部族の数が多ければ多いほど、奴の決意を弱らせるはずだ。そうすれば、奴はミスを犯すことになるだろう。分かった。私は地下の道を行く。では、ブリーチへ続く道で待っているぞ。
What do you want, freed woman? You know nothing, Vault Dweller. I and my people are from Vault 37, high in the north country of the frontier. They called it, Portland. Our vault was divided for 100 years before the Thunder Walls fell. Saxons and Celts came to invade our land below the world. After a week of battle, we put the last one down, and the great doors opened. We expected the Valkyries to harry us to Valhalla, but instead, we were banished to hell. The woods beyond the door were burned and charred, and a deep, eternal winter froze the land to the bone. We stalked the silent woods with no food, no warmth, no light but the sun above choked by never-ending gray skies. Our people left Vault 37 and ventured south towards better weather. That is where we met the NCR. They fought us with guns and grenades. We only had our swords and shields. It was a massacre. Those of us who lived were forced to carry the dead to California. There we met the She, and the Vipers, and the Vultures. They took us in when no other would. And here we became survivalists. The last ones standing against the NCR. Legends say that decades ago, our vault was populated with men who played the part of Vikings, Saxons, and Celts. Much as you would say, playing a role. Actors. Many refused to play, but they were killed by the rest. Those of us who know that we were playing a game simply adopt the role out of conscience. What else would you do if you dropped the act and your kin suffered. So we became what we are. I believe in the gods, Odin, Thor, and Balder. I drink to Aegir and praise the beauty of Sif and Freya. But this is because I must. What other life would you have me lead after so many have died to defend these tales? My belief is paid for in blood, so I will not be laying down my sword. Not until the last of us falls, and the heathen hammer returns to the mist of time. We are strange in this world now. Ghosts stolen from Valhalla. We do not belong in this world anymore, and soon we will leave it. Yes, the confessions of an old and weary Jarl. Not the stories for the young. I am. Why else would I be sitting here in this cloud of Brahmin farts? What do I think of him? I think nothing of him. He's the leader of the Alliance. Why? What do you think of him? What is this nonsense you speak? Are you considering betraying the leader of our Alliance? Get this over with. Yes, now I see. What would you have me do? Very well. I will confer with my tribe, and we will begin to prepare. Thank you. Again. I will not.
What do you want, infidel? I am Hassan al-Hashir, a black vulture. We are slaves, like you. To us, your name is as strange as ours is to you. Our tribe came from a vault with people of many backgrounds entombed within. Others from Mexico. I am all what is left of an ancient brotherhood. I follow the Prophet, but as a black vulture, I fight for those who own us. We journeyed to the north from Sonora to meet our distant brother at a place called Aradesh, but he had long ago faded into the NCR. The NCR learned of us through his daughter, who called us raiders, as they conquered the south. They took our home, as they did many others. The Els Dragon took us as slaves after he saved us from a prison Tandy built for us. We fight because we wish to repay that debt. We did not speak their language, so the NCR tried to eradicate our faith and our ways. Els Dragon gave us a chance in his alliance. Now we serve him. We wait for the day we are free, slowly repaying the debt we owe for saving our tribe from annihilation. What do I feel? He's the leader of the Alliance, the one who liberated my people from the jaws of the NCR. Perhaps he is my master. He holds my people in chains, but these chains are gilded, and we are better off slaves to him than engraves among the NCR. I see. And I expect you wish me to join you. This is possible. I have seen you rise from grievous wounds that would kill any other. I believe you can do what you say. When the time comes, I will fight for you.